here it's Tennessee, so we're gonna get the best guys here. That's just every year. Every time we're out there, it's competition. Nobody has a spot, nobody's comfortable. We're all working to get better.
Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee with a huge win on the recruiting trail just now. Boo Carter makes it official, commits to Tennessee over Ohio State, Oregon, Colorado, and Michigan. And it's a big win, not just because of what Boo Carter brings to the football field, his athleticism, his speed, his explosiveness, his versatility, what he can do with the football in his hands, what he can do defensively, his aggression. There's a lot we're going to get into with the scouting report coming up a little bit later, but keeping the four-star athlete in state is critical, but also what Boo Carter brings you off the field as a peer recruiter is going to be something to keep an eye on. Tennessee having a big, huge recruiting weekend right now as we speak. Wrapping things up tomorrow morning, you got a couple of five-star defensive linemen, Kamarian Franklin, Williams Winery in town. Did Tennessee do enough trying to hold off Oklahoma for the big five-star Williams Winery? Also a couple of offensive linemen in town on campus, Daniel Calhoun, Marquez Easley, in-state prospect Edwin Spillman, similar to Boo Carter, a priority for this coaching staff, a guy that Tennessee needs to get in the boat sooner rather than later so you can continue this momentum. I feel like as a football program, and as a fan base, we've been waiting for some positive news in recruiting. Tennessee kind of backloaded June, have a lot of guys in town this weekend and next weekend, and that's something worth watching with Boo Carter because he is scheduled to be in town next weekend along with five-star wide receiver Mike Matthews. I've talked a lot about recently their relationship, played AAU basketball together. Mike Matthews is a really close friend of Boo Carter, and now that Boo Carter's in the boat officially, he can start peer recruiting. He can start working on Mike Matthews. And next weekend, those two guys being in town together is going to be crucial. You've also got four-star wide receiver Amari Jefferson in town. One of the top running back targets left on the board, Braylon Russell, is going to be in town. But guess what? Peyton Lewis, ball commit, four-star running back, is also going to be in town with him. So I think Tennessee has a really good opportunity wrapping up this weekend, moving into next weekend to create some momentum, continue pushing. And then I think the next 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to see some movement, and hopefully Tennessee sets themselves up nicely in the class of 24. I think they've got some nice prospects already committed. Jake Merklinger, Jonathan Eccles, Caleb Beasley, keeping the number one player in the state of Tennessee home. I really like me some Peyton Lewis. I love his speed, what he brings to the running back room. But I think Boo Carter is the key piece here. Getting him in the boat is big for Tennessee. We're going to jump into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up just below the video. That is quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not talking at you. We're talking with you. I think that's what separates us. That's what makes us the biggest platform on YouTube for Tennessee sports because we are building a community of Tennessee fans right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network. If you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Going to be live Monday night, as I am every single Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be playing some NCAA football, but don't let that scare you off. We'll also be talking all things Tennessee football. Hopefully some positive news coming out of the weekend of recruiting. But let's jump into it. Let's talk a little bit about Boo Carter. You can see the profile there on the screen. Four-star athlete, 5'10", 180 pounds out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. The On3 industry rankings have him as the number 2 player in the state. And again, beating a dead horse here, something we continue to talk about. When you have these elite players, it was crucial to keep Boo Carter home, and he chooses Tennessee. Again, over Ohio State, Oregon, Colorado, and Michigan. At one point, everybody's not asking me if Boo Carter's coming to Tennessee. They keep saying when. Boogie, when is Boo Carter going to pull the trigger? But then things kind of started to shift. People got concerned about Colorado, about Coach Prime kind of getting in the mix. And then here the last week, Michigan really put on some steam, and a lot of people were concerned that Boo Carter was going to end up at Michigan, but this coaching staff did a good job. I think it was crucial that they got Boo Carter back on campus midweek. They got that last visit leading into the live commitment tonight, I think that was crucial and important as far as this commitment goes. But a big win on the recruiting trail. And again, not just for what Boo Carter does on the football field, extremely talented, but also for what he does off the field. Like I said, peer recruiting, I think, is going to be crucial. But let's talk a little bit about what he does on the football field. Let's take a little bit of look at the highlights. And Coach Jay and I did a live film breakdown, or excuse me, not a live one. We did a video film breakdown of Boo Carter. We looked at him at the running back position. We looked at him at the wide receiver position. And we also looked at him in the secondary. And we both agreed that we felt like Boo Carter was a better player in the secondary. And I know, part of the selling point that Tennessee had to hold off, Michigan was offering Boo Carter the opportunity to play both sides of the ball. Now, his future at Tennessee is yet to be determined. We will see if he ends up in the secondary. Maybe he does play a little offense for Tennessee. He is electric with the football in his hands. He is explosive. I just like what he brings to the defensive side of the ball. Playing safety in high school, I also think he could slide down and possibly play that star position at Tennessee. Let's take a look at the scouting report from SI.com. Talks about his elite short area quickness. It says his testing numbers are eye-popping, runs a 4.39 40-yard dash, 10.7 in the 100-yard dash, and a 4.35 second shuttle. And it says those measurables are unrivaled across the country. Now, we talk about speed, SEC speed, elite speed. It's something Tennessee's been missing in the secondary as of late. So you get Boo Carter on campus, you put him at that star position, you put him at that safety position. He's got that elite SEC speed, which allows closing distance and allows this secondary to continue to improve. I think this coaching staff did a good job in the class of 23 recruiting in the secondary, and now that is bleeding over into the class of 24. You've got Idris Farouk, a 3-star defensive back who I think is extremely underrated. Also Marcus Gorey Jr., 4-star athlete projected to play in this secondary as well. The scouting report goes on to say that Boo Carter has elite hip dexterity and ankle flexion, allowing him to change directions in various manners. The Tennessee native knows how to alter his approach based on his position. Says this is especially apparent at running back. He routinely runs outside zone concepts that rely on his ability to get back inside while defenders close in. He gets low and explodes in a different direction, creating yards of separation. Everything looks effortless for him. Says he glides in and out of breaks, unzips his feet in space, and gets through progressions as a running back, has natural movement from the safety position. He diagnoses attacks, breaks down while staying in his stance if necessary, then explodes again. The conversation between identifying and attacking is seamless for him. So again, that is the scouting report from SI.com. You can see a little bit more tape here on the screen. I think Boo Carter's electric, whether he ends up in the secondary, whether he ends up on offense at the running back position. And maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe this coaching staff has given him the opportunity. Maybe you'll bring him to Tennessee and let him run a couple of plays on offense and focus on the secondary as a primary position. I don't know. That is yet to be determined. We will see what this coaching staff does, but the bottom line is they've got a crucial piece of the class of 24. He is finally in the boat. He has finally made it official. 4-star athlete Boo Carter is staying home. We are keeping him home. You guys jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think. How important do you think Boo Carter is to this class as we continue to move forward? Again, wrapping up a big weekend of recruiting as we speak, and then moving into next weekend, June the 23rd. A lot of guys going to be on campus. Can Tennessee do enough? Create some momentum right now, according to 247 Sports. They're sitting at 15th nationally in recruiting, and I know a lot of people are ready to hit that panic button and freak out, but guys, it's a long way to December. It is a long way to December. How these next 4 to 6 weeks play out, I think, is going to tell us whether or not Tennessee can find their way into the top 5. Mike Matthews trending to Tennessee, and now Boo Carter is the ace up the sleeve and going to put that just a little bit closer to Mike Matthews becoming a Tennessee Volunteer. But you guys know the deal. I want to hear from you. So jump into the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. As always, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. You want to do a little bit more for this channel. You want to support what we do. You want to keep the content coming. Hit the join button down below. Only $1 a month. $1 a month. You can support this channel financially. Gives me the opportunity to do this full time. Keep making content for you guys. I am forever grateful to you guys that are members of this channel. Make sure those memberships stay renewed. Also, you can go check out the merchandise. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. And as I say every video, if you can't afford to give, if you can't afford to donate or hit the join button or buy merchandise, that's fine. Smash the thumbs up, because that is quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section. Let's talk a little Tennessee football because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.